Welcome back to the ASUN basketball tip-off presented by Influxor. Starting out with Lipscomb, the women's team. Joining us, Lauren Sumsky. We got Claire McGowan and Jalen Holcomb as well, two returning players to the team. And what are you looking forward to? Obviously, this is a fun day. We get to do the media. We were just talking about some butterflies. You know, you got to talk, do some public speaking. But overall, pretty excited. It means the season's getting started.
It's here, but it's crazy because it's like we've been going since June at the same time. So
it's that's the thing. It is a constant grind. So even though for you guys, you're just getting into it from the outside look. This has been a long time coming. So just talk about the preparation and what you're looking forward to the season.
Well, I mean, we just have a fantastic group of young women, and we're really excited about that. Our staff is phenomenal, our administrators, everything top to bottom. We're just thankful, blessed to be at Lipscomb. For us, it's about just, getting better every day. I know it's coach speak, but we're transitioning to a little, different style this year. So we're just trying to get better and better and better and get more comfortable with new concepts and just work on applying them every day.
And Claire, being a part of this team, it has high hopes. The ceiling's high, third in the coaches poll coming into this year. As a group, what are your hopes for this upcoming season?
Oh man, my hopes for this upcoming season is just that, being ranked third, that's awesome and everything, but we're not really worried about that. It doesn't matter if we're ranked 11th, which we were my first season here, and finished, I think, third that year. So, it's a blessing to be, I guess, the hunted, but it's not our main priority. We just want to win games, we want to compete, we want to have fun together and just play together.
And Lauren, coming back to this season, you are going to be able to have a bigger role this year. And how are you looking at this season individually, but also talk about just this group? You guys have bonded, you've been going at this a while, like you said. What's this group like?
I'm just so blessed for the opportunity that I get to play basketball again, but I'm just so excited to play with the girls. I love playing with each of them. Claire and Bella coming back, they're all conference, so big high hopes for them, and I just love playing with all of them. So, like Claire said, I'm just ready to compete and win games. So.
And how we talk about the on-the-court stuff all the time, but I think the chemistry of a team off the court is just as important for everything to work out. So what it's been like bonding with this group, with the transfer portal, with freshmen coming in, it's a lot of turnover every year. So what it's been like for both of you can go one at a time, just this group, what makes this one special?
I think each year I've been at Lipscomb, it's been a special group, and I don't think this year is any different. We keep our team pretty small, so it's a chance to really have a connection with each girl on the team, which I think is awesome. When you get teams like 14, 15, 16 girls, I just don't think there's a chance to really connect with each person the way our team is able to.
Yeah, like Claire said, we do have a smaller team this year, but with everybody basically coming back, we just have 2 new freshmen. With everybody coming back, I feel like we've all kind of made that foundation with relationships and friendships on the team, and I think that we're doing a pretty good job right now. So.
And Coach, for you, a lot of players coming back. The ceiling is high. You guys had a solid record last year, did really well in conference play. So obviously, like she said, doesn't matter the ranking. You guys have your goals, but what are you expecting from this team and this group bringing back so much talent?
Well, first we're expecting a little bit of continuity. I think that's a big deal. Just a college game, like you said, the relationships, the chemistry we've had a chance to develop. Obviously, not many people are able to get back to all-conference players. Having Jalen back this year, especially after the nature of her injury last year, has been huge for our team and our program. And then getting Bella back is a really big deal for us as well. So I think we're just able to build on some foundational pieces that we didn't get a chance to build on last year that we were hoping to. But we can't get caught in the rankings like they've said. They know it's every single day, and the ASUN is a dogfight, and it's about sometimes 2 or 3 possessions. So we're just doing everything we can to be as best prepared as we can for those 2 or 3 possessions every day, but also just making sure that our team is looking, long-term and understanding that we're playing a long game and, trying to compete for a title.
And you just hit it. The ASUN is a dogfight. From top to bottom, there's a lot of movement throughout the season. The race for the playoffs is a close one, usually year in, year out. Talk about the competition of this conference. You're getting to be around a lot of your opponents here today. So just the competition, top to bottom, very good in the conference.
It is, and it's my 6th year at Lipscomb now, and every year the ASUN's been a little bit different. I remember we were at 8 teams, got 13. But the last couple of years, it's been more and more and more and more competitive. The teams we've added have brought a tremendous amount of toughness and just the desire to compete at a high level right away. And They've had some resources, some really nice players and pieces, coaches. So it's tough in every single night. There's no team or program you can look over in the ASUN. I think that's awesome because we're all trying to prepare our teams to be the best we can at the end of the year and trying to compete, obviously, to earn a spot to play in the NCAA tournament. So we're just really thankful for the opportunity to play against some of the best.
And there's a look right there. Lipscomb third in the preseason coaches poll, but as you said early, coaches speak, players speak.
Yeah.
I always have to ask about, you guys are highly touted in the rankings. That's the media thing.
Sure.
We have to do that. So it is always funny. You know the response you're going to get about every single time. But I'm going to make you guys, Clara and Jayla, I'm going to make you guys talk about yourself for a second. I know it's all about the team. Do you have an individual goal, whether it's as a leader or as a player? What's your goal, Clara, for this season?
My goal for this season, I would say just to try to be someone night in and night out that my teammates can rely on, be as consistent as I can be. Just be someone people can look at and know she's not rattled. Whatever is going on in the game, good, bad, indifferent, whatever it may be.
All right, Jalen, your turn.
I think this year with just me coming back, I'm just blessed to even be able to be on a court again. I think my main goal this year is to be consistent with leadership on and off the court because I think that's a big thing with us. I mean, we've talked about leadership a lot this summer and how great teams usually have multiple leaders, and I think that's something that's huge for us is we're bringing along leaders on our team, and so I think that's something that I'm going to have to be consistent with being a vocal leader this entire year. So
that's something to mention is coming off an injury. That's not an easy thing to do. There's definitely mental things to that. Just talk about that. You're lucky to be able to have another opportunity. And does that what has that battle been like to get back and to have this opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, being out for a whole season, it's really hard. I mean, you never expect that. Last year was supposed to be my last year of playing basketball, and it completely got flipped upside down, and I didn't really know what I was going to do. I think it took a while for me to make a decision on if I even wanted to play basketball again. And so me just being able to be on the court is just so amazing, and the Lord has blessed me with so much, and I'm just, Lord willing, that I stay healthy this year and the rest of our team stays healthy, but I'm just excited to just be on the court with everybody again.
And last question, and it'll be for you, Coach. Just talk about this season, how excited you are to get started. You've said it's a long time coming. It's been since June. The stuff we don't see, the practice, late hours, whatever it may be, well, it's all come down to this, so time to get started.
For us, I mean, really, every day we're trying to, play for God's glory, and we realize that we're playing for something and someone bigger than us. So that's always at the forefront of what we do. But then also, it's like practice 43, depending on how you look at it. Considering that, June was more individual focused, and in July we started, building in concepts as a team. So I think they're definitely ready to play someone else. We've gotten a lot out of each other, which has been fantastic. We've gotten a lot out of our practice guys, but I think we're just ready to see when we size up. Because as you know, you have an idea of your team and the pieces that you have, but you don't really know until you go play someone else. So that's what we're looking forward to, and then just trying to get better from there every single day.
Ready to see some jerseys with just any different color and logo right now. So, well, thank you guys so much. Appreciate you hopping on, and have a great rest of your day in Charlotte and a safe trip back and everything.
Thanks, Nick.
No problem. Lipscomb women's team all done. We're going to the men's team in just a moment. Appreciate them joining. We'll take a look at some of the preseason polls and everything while we wait, but we're going to step aside for a moment and get them in. Thank you guys again for joining in.